Hey guys, it's Steven and how are you guys? Today I'm gonna review the Magneto 11 Axis. And this is one just like in Magneto 10, we are smack dab in the middle of a major event. The last issue addressed a concern I had, and this one seems to continue on a little further into the fighting. So I'm gonna present it with the sciencefiction.com. They have a good review on this Magneto 11 Axis. I really like the event. It almost kind of feels me like how like DC do in the Superman, that Doom series, Superman, Wonder Man. They mix up the stories with another issues like this, and so they have make it the Marvel also doing it in this Axis series. You have seen it with the fighting with the Red Skull. They have in the Avengers and X-Men Axis too. So it continues some of the actions aftermath from this one. They're gonna blame Magneto. So as it's the issue of Magneto, I'm gonna present to you that is with this one. Well, Cullen Bunn once again proves that he knows how to write Magneto. I feel that his hand was a little forced on the inclusion of other characters. The moments with Doom and Deadpool felt right, but when he threw in his mutant companions and another goddess, things started to go wrong. Mix in some Spidey's villains and it felt completely out of place on every level. Also, the timing that we were told this would take and how much it actually took were completely different. Gabriel Hernandez Walter was a saving grace in the issue because at very least all of the characters, even those not usually in Magneto's world, looked right. There wasn't anything to complain about here, and a lot of praise can be heaped onto the action sequences as well as standard scenes where Magneto is confronting the villains that he is recruiting. We're still up to our ears and the ongoing Axis event in the Magneto title, and if you have not been reading the main book, this may feel greatly out of place. Okay, so they're saying like this, that you have to read the main book. This is the partial stories of kind of that like side stories. So it's gonna be an expansion pack for games like this kind of thing. The events here actually take place halfway between the first third of second issue of the main Axis title and the very end of the book, so there is no good way to really read this, and that is a huge problem for me. Also, the events in this book apparently only take place over 2-3 hours. I think it's great that Magneto is so amazing that he can go home, so track down every character on this list, get to them all and convince them to join his quest and get back to the fight all in 3 hours. However, the pacing for this issue feels completely off. That kind of things is happening all of the time. Some of the great issues having this kind of issue. So in other blacknotproblems.com, they have said the Magneto is front line and center of the Axis conflict as a solo comic with mixed results. I have come to grips with Magneto's role in the Axis crossover, as I was once resistant to see his excellent storyline stopped in its tracks to commodity the crossover. However, as one of the strongest mutants alive still, and him that dosing up on some MGH, mutant growth hormone, they have really liked it. This one I really like it, that bring his powers close to what they once were. He should be on the first line of defense against Red Onslaught, who cares little about fighting heroic figures and more about killing everything. Yeah, that's a tough thing. So most of the time this is the issue with arranging the heroes with Magneto, because Magneto is going to avenge something kind of thing. So here's the almost end of this issue, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. You guys should read it, so buy it on the comic section or in the Marvel on store. That'll be cool. So thanks for watching. Hit like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. Share it.